feel like if the city's not behind me, the spirit of the city is with me. A true Detroiter, a true resident of Detroit has had to have encountered hardships. A true Detroiter has had to have points in life where they felt like giving up, but they had to push forward for either themselves or someone they relied on. A true Detroiter understands that you're kind of alone, you know, as far as other people understanding your story and truly getting where you're from. And I say that just based on the events of the city's history. If you want to go to the Coleman Young administration, when he isolated us from the suburbs, if you want to look at that and look at, oh, he was a bad guy, he did this and he did that. And no, I mean, he may have been, I don't know his heart, but you also got to look at the demographics. You also got to look at who was getting jobs at that time, how many jobs were available, and why were people in the city only getting certain types of jobs with certain pay, and people from the suburbs were migrating to the city and they were getting those other jobs. Was it education? Well, back then a high school diploma pretty much qualified you for everything. The dropout rate wasn't that astronomical in the city of Detroit. So, I mean, I think he was looking out for his residents the best way he knew how, even though it was probably not the best way to go about it. I think that may have motivated him. Also, if you go back to 1915, when the city was burnt to ashes and we had to rebuild from the ground up without the help of the other colonies. And we put on the Detroit flag, from the ashes we'll rise again. I think that's been consistent. Right now, they keep talking about the rebirth of Detroit. I embody that. I've lived through that. I'm about that. And a person broken all the way down and had to rebuild myself from the ground up. And it comes across in my music, talking about not giving up, overcoming struggles, overcoming adversity, whether external or internal. So yeah, I think the city will be behind me once it hears my music. If it's not behind me, I know the spirit's with me, and I am he.